First Alert Weather is brought to you by the Medical Center.
Well, we're seeing a few more clouds than what we saw this morning here in southern Kentucky. It's a sign that we're starting to get a little bit of upper level moisture working into the region. Not really raining yet, but there's that small chance some of you may pick up a sprinkle or a light rain shower, possibly even this afternoon to the west of us, and maybe even this evening or early tomorrow morning over southern Kentucky. Not a whole lot here going on. As you can see on radar, it is pretty dry. 56, the current temperature reading right now in Bowling Green. We check temperatures across the Mesonet network, and we've warmed up nicely from this morning. We're mostly in the mid-50s, even upper 50s, closer to the Tennessee border. And a lot depends on how much sunshine versus cloud cover you have. But overall, we're looking at mid to upper 50s. And the winds, though, they're really picking up as expected from the south and southwest at 10, 15, 20, 25, and now 30-mile-per-hour winds up in Hardinsburg. You've got a 31-mile-per-hour wind gust within the last few minutes in E-Town. Same for Munfordville there at 30 miles per hour. So the winds are going to be really gusty this afternoon. And because of that, there's an elevated fire danger for the rest of the afternoon. Winds at 15 to 35 miles per hour. Low dew points and dry brush, all that adds up to brush fires getting out of control. So do not burn this afternoon. As we check live from Doppler Cam, overcast sky at the moment, some filtered sunshine trying to break through at times. We're at 57 degrees, southwesterly winds at 12, but occasionally we do get some higher gusts to 20 to 25. Add to that issues with the pollen count, and we're moderately high in the tree pollens, and that is some of the trees beginning to bud, especially the juniper, a little bit of maple in there as well. Ozone and molds are in the low category. UV index running moderate for today. Checking some of the weather cams, we go to Munfordville. You're at 57 there in Hart County, and you're seeing some of those high clouds that are moving through the area just now. 57 and mainly cloudy in Glasgow from the AAA Systems weather cam site there. From the new HD weather cam in Greenville, you're at 56. You're seeing a little bit of filtered sunshine coming through at the moment. Litchfield, you're cloudy, 56 degrees up in Grayson County. Here's a look at the 12-hour radar animation. Nothing going on here, but within the last couple of hours, we've noticed this little line of showers right there on the Missouri-Arkansas border, and some of that is trying to sneak into far southern Illinois, maybe even western Kentucky, but the atmosphere here at the surface pretty dry. But that's not to say that we might not see a sprinkle or two this afternoon. Cloud cover has certainly increased within the last couple of hours, and this is all in advance of a frontal boundary that's off to the north and some Gulf moisture that's to the south. That's all going to work together during the weekend to present for us a pretty good chance of rain Saturday night into Sunday. Mild temperatures here, 57 in Bowling Green, 61 Huntsville, 63 up in St. Louis, 55 Indianapolis, and even back to Charleston, West Virginia. They're feeling some of the warmer air as a warm front made its way through our area this morning. And you'll notice since the warm front, the winds have really started to pick up, and they'll be breezy through the rest of the afternoon. There's that little cloud mix, maybe a shower or two just pops up there because of that boundary to the north, and then we get the Gulf moisture trying to work in during the course of the weekend. But this system really won't get cranked up until we get into late Saturday night and into Sunday. So your Saturday should be fine except for a few clouds. But here comes the ample Gulf moisture ahead of our next system during the day Sunday. Lots of rain here in the area. Windy and warm. We're going to throw in a chance of a sprinkle this afternoon, 68, then 44, and a chance of a light rain shower overnight. For tomorrow, we're going to make it up to 63, a shower or sprinkle in the morning, then otherwise partly cloudy, 63, 50 with rain likely on Sunday. Turning cooler on St. Patrick's Day, a high of only 48, but we ramp back up into the 60s as we get into Tuesday, Wednesday, and even Thursday of next week. We are back with more Midday Live in just a minute.